Hello, lounge lovers. Welcome to Tamika's Beauty Lounge. I know it's been a minute, so let's go ahead and get right into the video about my 4-month update of being relaxed. And we're going to get into hair breakage, dandruff, and everything in between because my hair has been hairing lately. But let's go ahead and do a little quick recap, okay? I decided to go relax back in December. It was around 19th, somewhere around there, of 2024. It was just a personal decision. I have been relaxed all of my life, and then I went natural 2017, and then I went off and on throughout those 6 or 7 years. So now I'm back relaxed again. And let's just say I'm feeling it. I love being relaxed. Actually, to me, it's more of a get up and go versus how I was with versus being natural. Now, when you're natural and it's short, it's a get up and go a little sometimes. But when it's medium length and you have like a nice fro, you have to do, the twisting at night. So it's being relaxed. I can just wear my hair flat and just keep it moving. So I love the versatile when it comes down to being relaxed. I do wash my hair every single week. That has been a ritual for me. I usually wash my hair on Mondays since I am working from home on Mondays. So that give me a chance to, wash my hair, do what I need to do. And then Tuesday, go in to work. Now, what I don't like to do is put heat in my hair the day after I wash my hair. That's just me. That's not, there's anything wrong with it. If you put heat to your hair, sometimes I do. But for the first 3 months of me doing my hair, the first 3 months of me relaxing my hair, I chose not to put heat to my hair the next day, especially, with me, first time putting relaxer in such a long time and then adding heat. I didn't want to overly process my hair, being that my hair was already processed. So I didn't want to, add more tension and cause a breakage in the beginning. So I would say the first few weeks, not the first 3 months. So I do like to wash my hair every single week. The products I was using was the same products that I used when I was natural. So I had Monday's shampoo. I had Shea Moisture shampoo. And I just used whatever type of conditioner I had on hand. I didn't go out and start buying different products because I just wanted to use what I already had at hand. And I also had Native shampoo and conditioner. I stopped using Mondays because I noticed like my hair really wasn't cleansed the way I wanted it to be. So I looked in my cabinet and I saw that I had Cream of Nature, I believe it is, shampoo. It was either ORS or Cream of Nature. I just used that and it really cleansed my hair the way I wanted it to be. So if I have a picture of that, I will go ahead and put that up. But I don't really have a specific shampoo or conditioner because I just want to use what I already have and then go ahead and buy new products. I did do a not a product review, but I did do some product essentials that I needed at the time. And, I used the coconut oil right here, the Blue Magic. I use this to grease my hair and I like using that. I didn't really use my oils that I would normally use to grease my hair, to oil my hair. I did remember showing you guys that I had the Jamaican black castor oil. I have not used this at all, so I've been very terrible at that. And I believe I showed you guys the Miel. I didn't pay for this. I found it in the buggy. It was wrapped up, never been used. It's like somebody forgot that they had it in their buggy and they left it and I picked it up. I've been hearing a lot of negative reviews about how, people like women who are using this, they are experiencing shedding. We're going to talk about that because I was using this from time to time off and on, but not, religiously, but I was using it. But overall, for my relaxers, I've been using the ORS relaxers. I did deviate one time. That was in the month of March. I had got the Affirm. I did make a video about it. It didn't look good. It looked kind of old. It's kind of hard to tell because because it doesn't have like the liquid in it, so it can look very creamy. It just looked like cracky type of texture, but then when you add the, I guess like when you add the solution, then it gets creamy and all of that stuff. But something did not look right about that relaxer, but I still put it in my head. And at first I thought I did like the results, but about 2 weeks later I noticed that my hair was starting to thicken up. So I went back with the ORS, and that's what I have in my hair right now. And I'll just stick with the ORS until I find another type of relaxer that I may like or enjoy. I'm not going to go back to Mizani unless I use the sensitive one. But Mizani is so strong that I really don't want to leave that type of product on my hair. But who knows? I might go back to Mizani soon. But for right now, I'll just stick with ORS. As far as like my hair trims, I do my own hair trim. I made a video about that. And what else do I do? Now, two things I do want to talk about, and that is the dandruff and hair breakage. So let's go ahead and start with the dandruff. I thought the dandruff that I was experiencing, like right up in here in my head, I thought it was coming from not per se this itself, but when I use edge control around here, you know how it gets cakey right there. I didn't think that I would have white flakes all throughout here. So I'm like, well, if I'm experiencing it in this region and I'm only putting it here, why is it going way back there? So I was like, I think this is actual dandruff, not from the flakes of, of this caking up or me using some jam. I don't know where is it coming from. So that's why I was, very happy that I had a wash regimen, which is every week. So anytime I saw that dandruff coming in, I'm like, whoop, it's time to, shampoo my hair, get it real cleansed. I don't have time for the little baby shampoo. I need something that's really going to cleanse my scalp and really get it cleansed correctly the way I need it to be. Well, I noticed that the dandruff did kind of stop. It wasn't, for the past few weeks, I have not noticed any dandruff, but I did notice it a few days ago. Mind you, I said I was washing my hair once a week. Now we're getting into the breakage. I skipped my wash week for whatever reason. I decided to skip it. I was like, oh, I can just wait, 2 weeks. I decided to wash my hair yesterday, which was Saturday, April 12th was when I decided to wash my hair. And before I even started to wash my hair, I noticed like there's a strip back there. And I'm like, dang, why my hair so jumbled up back there? So I would like pull it down or whatever. But then when I flipped my hair up, I noticed like there's this strip where it just felt like scalp. Mind you, Florida has had a few weeks of coldness. We had coldness in March. So I would wear like my thick cardigans that would like come up here, and I would notice like my hair would get snagged and it was pulling. You're going to experience hair breakage. But I was like, my hair ain't long enough for it to do it. But yet I'm still feeling my hair is just pulling on it. And I was like, that only happens when, when you're natural. They talk about not having your hair rubbing against your clothes and your coats and stuff like that because your hair will snag. Well, I noticed again when I would, comb the back of my hair, I'm like, why does my ends feel jumbled up with hair? So when I would comb it, I would see hair on here, not thinking anything of it until yesterday on the 12th. And I looked in the back of my hair. So I'm going to just go ahead and show you. Hopefully you guys can see. All right. So right now it's covered up. You can't see anything. Well, let me go ahead and lift it up. You can see a lot of hair breakage, and it's starting to travel somewhere over here. So earlier in the week when I was curling my hair, when I got down to here, I'm like, where is my hair at? So then I noticed that I was only catching these pieces. So I'm like, what is going on back there? Like, what is happening? Mind you, I haven't washed my hair in 2 weeks, so I really didn't know exactly what was going on. I'm just trying to hurry up and, get my hair curled so I can just go. Not realizing that I ain't got no hair back there. So as you can see, the hair is literally shedding and it's traveling some other parts. Like there's some parts over here. There's some other parts that is short. Like right up in there, it's really short. My daughter, I was like, hey, do you see something back there? Because what I'm feeling, I feel like I ain't got no hair. And she was like, yeah, Ma, you got like this long strip where you have no hair back there at all. So it can be a lot of different things. Lack of protein. I have not done a protein treatment since I got my hair relaxed. It can be from not, oiling my scalp the way I should have been doing. And it can also be from the hair breakage, from the sweaters, pulling against my hair. And it can also be the miel because people has experienced their hair breaking. It can also be a whole list of things, right? And, I'm not going to just blame it all on one product. And it also can be from the Affirm, the relaxer I put in last month. But either way, my hair has been chipping and falling away. This didn't just happen like how I was a few years ago where I took my Denman brush and I pulled my hair and then I brushed it and then the whole blanket of hair was all over my Denman brush and I had like this big old bald spot. One thing about the back of my hair, it's longer than the front. It's thinner than the front. And it's easily to break than the front. So I have to be extremely, extremely careful. Even when I was natural and I would do a so-called protective style, I would have to make sure that my hair was not too tight because if it was, my hair would start popping out in the back and it can easily pop around this region, around my temple. I break out real bad if my hair is too tight around my temple area and the nape area. So your girl is on a hair care journey right now. So I did go to the hair store and I'm going to make a separate video about how I am, trying to repair my hair and get it strengthened and strong again because I believe it's just very weak. So what I did last night, of course, I just went ahead and washed my hair as normal. And I noticed that I did have like a keratin pack. Protein pack, I believe it was, but it was keratin. I was like, this is not the same as the Afro G, the one that I was looking for. So it was like the 2-minute keratin cream that you put in your hair. I put it in there just for the time's sake and washed it out and then went ahead and, did what I needed to do this morning because it's Sunday. I went to church. So in the next few days coming up, or maybe my next wash day, I am going to go ahead and use the Afro G so it can harden my hair, but I really need to use it now, but I don't feel like washing my hair again. So this morning when I was combing my hair, I did see some more shedding coming out. So I know I need to hurry up and put this protein treatment in my hair. But anywho, yeah. So that is what's going on with my hair. And I'm like, no. Why am I experiencing this type of breakage? And I wanted to chop my hair off last night. I really did. But until I saw how severe it was, I was like, there's no way I am going to shave my head bald just to match the back. So I'm like, well, at least I can cover it up, how short it was. But yeah, I do have length. I literally have length. Like, look at how much hair I have right there. And I can literally curl my hair just like that. That's how long my hair is. And then look at the back. I have hair. I have that much hair hanging out and I can curl it. Yeah, I'll see you later. Goodbye, gorgeous.